All right, so the Geek Den is here at Phoenix Comic Con, and we are here with special guest and comic extraordinaire Brian Pulido.
How you doing?
Doing good. And if you don't know who this guy is, or you're one of those 5 people, then you're probably a jackass. And that's a perfect way to sell comic books. All right, so Brian, for those people who don't know, who are you and what do you do?
Well, my name is Brian Pulido, and I'm probably most known in the world of comics for writing and creating Lady Death. But I'm also the founder of Chaos Comics, and I've written hundreds and hundreds of comics, including Lady Death, Evil Ernie, Purgatory, Chastity, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Chucky. I've published Halloween, all the WWE comics, Insane Clown Posse, Megadeth, and many, many others that I have forgotten on this Sunday of the con.
So you've had your hands in a couple different cookie jars.
Sure.
A little bit everywhere, but kind of a theme.
The theme is darkness.
Yep. Which is funny because whenever I've talked to you before, Brian, and whenever I talk to you, I get almost like this. I don't know if you remember the Simpsons episode where
I haven't seen one Simpsons episode.
Oh, well, basically the neighbor Ned Flanders, very, very nice neighbor, but he's also very religious. At one point you find out the devil was actually Ned Flanders.
Is that true?
And he's so nice, but he's
awesome.
also Satan.
That's awesome. That's cool.
And I think that kind of fits.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
One would never know.
Uh-oh. Also, we see like really, really obvious hordes. We see After Effect hordes. It's like, I wonder if those are real. Uh-oh, he became the devil.
Yeah, suddenly my booth opens up and there's a pit from hell.
This booth is awesome. It's like, but there's monsters. Yeah, but there's probably gonna be hot chicks too. Nice.
Well, that goes without saying.
All right, that's too bad Darla had to leave already. Sorry, back to the interview.
Well, that was the other thing is what I was.
How did you get your start in comics, Brian?
Well, my start in comics started an awful long time ago at this point, probably in 1988, 89. I actually realized that as a writer, without an artist, my work wouldn't be seen. So I actually went looking around for an artist. And after a period of 18 months trying out something like 70 artists, the 71st artist was a guy named Stephen Hughes.
Yeah, I know Stephen.
Stephen and I teamed up ultimately and made the comic Evil Ernie. And so how I got my start is to make my own start. I made a comic, I offered it up to different publishers, took the best of the worst deals, and got published.
That seems like that's the way that a lot of people are doing it now. I mean, we talked to Raven Gregory earlier, and there are some different situations. Like one of the people we interviewed, Brian Buccellato. I mean, he got started as a colorist, went on to become a writer.
Sure.
But this is, like you said, this is becoming the route a lot of comic creators are taking now.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it would be like to start now, because my start was in '91. So people say sometimes, Brian, how would you suggest it? I don't know how technology figures into it, but what I would say is persistence and stick-to-itiveness probably still counts.
Exactly.
Good idea, good work habits, and persistence.
Now, today's the day. You could actually trademark the term stick-to-itiveness.
Stick-to-itiveness.
Do you want to do that?
Let's do
On
it.
camera?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do
Brian
it. Let's make
Pulido's trademark stick-to-itiveness.
Stick-to-itiveness. Just put that on the part there.
Exactly. I should get out of the comics thing and I'll be a motivational speaker. Here's how you can start.
You'll stick-to-itiveness.
Rule number 1 is stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah, but you're not a douche, so I don't think you'll work as a motivational speaker.
Fair enough.
All right.
In closing.
Well, actually, before we come to our close, would you say the Geek Den is the best website for people who want to check out cool comic book stuff, movies, sci-fi, anime, and all the cool shit that people like us just enjoy?
I'll tell you, I think Geek Den is among the coolest sites to check out to get all your latest geek-tastic news in all kooky subcategories.
And like us on Facebook, because that's just kind of awesome.
Like Geek Den on Facebook.
And if you don't, Brian Pulido will kill you. I mean, give you money.
If you don't, I think the owner of the site will personally come to your house and make you pay.
Sounds fair enough.
Fair enough.
All right, thank you for coming on, Brian. Really appreciate it.
Peace, man.